opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray. You know, Coach, I'm always so excited for the season to tip off. There is no better time of the year.
Everyone has a clean slate, and the title chances are all even. It's a long season, and there's a lot of noise about projections and whatnot. But today's the day to set your tone for the season.
And the rejection by Parrish. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Collins looking around. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
And the shot goes in.
The defense attempts to slow Lambier down, but inside he knows how to fight for his looks.
Mr. Moves. The great grabs the miss. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And finished off by Collins.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he went fearless to the rack. Showed great athleticism and body control.
Collins has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. And the rejection by Collins. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And another basket for Boston. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. 7-point differential. Pass to the great. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
From deep, Collins drains the three-pointer. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Thomas passes to Mr. Clutch. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
There's no denying Isaiah's eye for the game of basketball. He sees all the angles out there.
Collins, that's a two-pointer. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. He's got 12.
Offensively, they've clearly and far and away been the more efficient team.
Yeah, the offense is running smoothly, and it's only the first half, but they've looked more prepared for this matchup.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. The greats checked in for Boston. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Thomas. Pass to Lambier. Here's Trapuka. Just 5 on the clock. And that one, good.
I like the aggressive drive by Trapuka. He sees an opening and attacks it.
Boston leading by 6. Left side Collins. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. And the Celtics another 3.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
pass to Tripucka. Shot from 16. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Tripucka's got his second bucket of the night. And then Collins slams it in.
My goodness, taking the chance to add a little extra spice with that throwdown.
Oh, yeah, just another message to the defense that they are in control of this one.
I think the message is received. The defense knows these guys are making them look powerless.
Thomas, good.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Here's Collins into the lane and finished off by Collins.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with two hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
You know, I just can't get my head around this decision at this point. I mean, you got to keep the clock going right now.
Not sure what he was thinking there. I'm sure this will be something Coach will highlight during the next film session.
Celtics making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Thomas passes to the break, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Perfect execution in the pick and roll by Thomas. A top-notch decision maker.
And here's Collins from outside. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They are really shooting the heck out of the ball. Fantastic start from 3.
When you knock down threes early, it stretches the floor, opens everything up.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Long. And Detroit again with the bucket.
The points coming in bunches here. Where's the D?
Some great scorers on both sides. It's just that type of a game so far.
Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Jumping all over them right from the tip-off. They now have a double-digit advantage.
They look like the more confident team so far. This is why they've grabbed such a substantial lead so fast.
The shot's good. 6 points for the great.
Good recognition. You have the mismatch, go to work.
Down deep, Collins. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer.
Right at the buzzer there, finishing the quarter with a big three-point bomb.
Certainly got his team riled up. They loved watching that one fall.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance. And again for 3.
Again and again, round and round we go. This guy is knocking down those triples.
Beyond the points, he also provides spacing to this offense.
Here's Johnson. No good, shot missing. Collins with some nice D. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Bucket is good.
You know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Collins passes to the great. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Slimy's checked in for Detroit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. They trail by 14. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Collins. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3. Like the NBA switching to a best-of-5 series for the first playoff round this year. What do you make of the change?
Should reward top seeds a bit more. Much better than best of 3. You wonder if they'll ever go to best of 7.
Well, would a coach be in favor of that? If you're on the sidelines, would that be a road to take?
Coaches always love coaching. Add more games, they get to coach that much more. Their fans get to see more games, of course.
Right. Detroit making a switch. Thomas is checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Thomas to the Great. He sinks the 11-footer. The Great's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is what Coach wants to see. Moving the ball to where the coverage is weakest.
From deep, Collins. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Long. Puts one up from 19. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from the Great.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Collins. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Collins has got 30 points. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Thomas. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. From deep, Collins. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's the 3. Collins, good. Collins has got 33.
He's been a big factor here in the first half, scoring in bunches.
Upside Thomas. Here's the Great. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 14 points for the Great.
Just pulled up right over him. Saw the spot and executed.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a re-jump.
And here's Collins from out. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into history.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And Trapuka gets it to go.
Look at the touch on Trapuka's jumper. He puts just enough power behind it.
Good, another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Thomas, rejected by McHale.
Using that impressive wingspan, McHale reaches out and knocks away the shot.
Celtics leading by 18. And here's Collins from outside. And again for 3. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I've also liked how they have attacked the opposition off turnovers, making them pay for every mistake.
From downtown, McHale passes to Collins. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance.
More and more big players shooting 3s. It poses a challenge for the defense.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points so far.
This is exactly the type of competitor that he is. He's not backing down. He's not shying away. Coming right back at him with the 3 of his own.
They're going at it right now. This is the level of competition the fans love to see.
And the rejection by Collins. Lets the 3 fly. And another one falls. Amazing.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it... It's Boston rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And again!
A solid point guard. This team is in good hands with Henderson.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Slim. Ball's knocked loose. Parrish kicks to Henderson. Here's Collins. Another one goes. Incredible.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Spins the 17-footer. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler. Rush hour handles and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
And here's Collins from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Collins has got 58.
He's having a nice night tonight. The option for this team so far.
Thomas passes to Mr. Clutch. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 7 points for Mr. Clutch.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
From deep, Collins. Good, he hits again.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room.
Here's Slim. He gets that one.
You have to expect this inside. Always physical inside the paint.
The Celtics have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter, and it's good for 2.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Henderson. Again, the Pistons score.
And talk about being assertive. Thomas is so good at making quick decisions.
Here's Collins driving to the basket.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Pistons. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nice move. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 9.
And Thomas doing what a point guard does, setting the tone and pace for his team.
Another bucket! Wow!
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Lambeer passes to the great. Outside Collins. And yep, another basket.
Fighting for it with everything he's got. That's how you win those plays.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Parrish. Bird comes in for Mr. Moves. The greats checked in for Big Daddy. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Henderson. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mr. Clutch has got 6 here in this quarter. And here's Collins from outside. Bird, the pass to Collins. The 3. And got it! Another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Here's Trapuka. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 8 points for him.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
And finished off by Collins.
The passing skills of Bird, they're insane. This guy can provide any pass in the book.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Buries the long-range jumper. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Helping to stretch the floor. He does a bit of everything for this team.
And good, he hits it again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. Trapuka and Detroit again with the bucket.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
And another one falls.
An outstanding find by Johnson. Very comfortable at the 1 or the 2 spot.
Thomas passes to Trapuka and taken away by Johnson. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
He's dominating this game right now, making the D look utterly helpless.
You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Tries it from 9. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
We talk so much about the defense of Lambeer. You can forget, for a big, he's a real good passer.
And here's Collins from outside. Cans it from downtown.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Got a piece of it. Here we go, all alone. He gets it up. Good! He got it at the buzzer.
That was right on time.
A terrific shot to close out the quarter, and a great way to build confidence for the entire...
Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night. And the Pistons with possession here. Thomas with the ball. Here's Slim. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Slim's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pistons. And here's Collins from outside. No good on the shot. The Pistons shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And it's blocked. Fires at the elbow. Again, what an avalanche! And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Celtics?
They've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggressiveness.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Thomas against Johnson. Right side Thomas, and the bank shot is good.
Well, I think the defense has to guard Thomas a lot better than that. He's really good in that mid-range area.
Johnson finds Bird. Outside Collins. Good, another from 3.
I think the defense has to turn that knob a bit. Ramp it up some. You can't allow him to get those kinds of outside looks.
Especially when you're already trailing. It's time to lock it down out there.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there. And Collins has got the ball here for the Celtics. Here he goes, and finished off by Collins.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Thomas. A rebound by the Celtics.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Pass to Bird. And here's Collins from outside. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 4 assists in the game.
Quick decision from him there. I love when he's assertive on offense.
Here's Thomas. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Collins. Good, that's another bucket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And even on hostile ground, the fans have to respect what he's done tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
You know, this man's been lights out, and to put it simply, he's putting on a show, and he knows he's got the hot hand.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Collins, and good! There's another.
It's been a barrage of threes here in this last quarter, pouring it on from deep.
They were saving their best shooting for last, hitting 3 after 3.
There's the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Yet another bucket.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Pass to Slim. To stop the run, he lays it in. And it's 6 points for Slim.
Taking it right at the defense inside.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out below.
You can rely on Johnson for superb passing. He knows how to create for his teammates.
For the past 2 seasons, Coach, it's been the Lakers and the 76ers in the finals. Will we, do you think, see the rubber match this season?
Well, the Sixers were the most dominant playoff team we've ever seen. 12-1 on their way to the title. But the East is loaded. I think the Lakers will be back to the finals before Philly.
I know veterans, too, on both teams, Mike. It's going to be fun to watch them as they work with younger players on both rosters.
And he's someone guys around the league like playing with because they know they can count on him.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Collins. And the Celtics making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And so Collins nails both of them. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Celtics.
No question about this one, delivering a decisive victory here.
They were able to execute better and made the most of their chances. Fantastic performance from the whole roster.
You said it, and it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the chosen one.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Lambier, and then Lambier with the dunk.
Like seeing Lambier jam it home, refusing to just settle for the layup.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. It's Collins with the drive. .109 left here in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Here's Mr. Clutch. Slim passes to Lambier. That one drops for him.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
They're lucky to maintain possession after that dangerous pass. They've got to be more precise with their ball movement going forward.
Here's Collins. There's the drive. Good work there as it goes.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Lambier. Rejected by McHale. Outside Collins. Bird outside. Back to Collins. Lets it go with a 3. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
The tried and true alley-oop play.
You know what, like most guys would have gone for the slam, but he just lays it in.
Nice.
Either way, he got it done, and 2 points is 2 points.
What a performance tonight. A comfortable road dub.
These don't come too often, so you have to savor them.
It's Thomas high post. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the NBA.
They played as well as you can play on the road.
It is so hard, Kevin, winning on the road. I mean, blowing